Listen to this. Franklin, take your hat off to you, Franklin. You did your thing. I'm proud of you, Franklin. Homie, what I did and lay down. But guess what? Franklin is 6'1.5", 230 pounds, soaking wet. Maybe he's 239. Not only was he fighting the referees, Tony Bell, you're full of shit. He's fighting the commentators. He's fighting the cameraman. They showing nothing but AJ landing good shots. The only shot AJ even had was a decent right hand, holding on with the left hook over the guy's head and throwing them shitty ass right uppercuts. The referee wasn't even stopping the shit. Punching on the brakes. Like, damn, homie was fighting the referee, the cameraman, the judges. Goddamn. Goddamn. But let me tell you something. AJ, you still a bitch. If anybody knew they smelled pussy first, it was me. I knew you was pussy from day one. You was a bitch. You could fight me any day. I'm Fat Man right now. So let's just make it happen. You could talk all that shit. Dylan White, you was a bitch. You know what I'm talking about. You was a bitch of all bitches. But AJ's even a bigger bitch. A lot of y'all Brits start with a B. Y'all some bitches. I'm realizing that. Eddie Hearn, stop playing games. Stop sucking dick. Let's make this fight happen. I'm tired of all y'all shit. All y'all shit. I'm not holding them up for no more. I'm just going ham on all y'all. Every last one of y'all. I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Franklin. That's all I gotta get off my chest. AJ's a bitch. Tony Bellu's a bitch. And them referees are bitches. Straight up. Big baby out.
And those are the words of Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Jarrell Miller goes in on AJ, praises Franklin, goes in also on Dillian White, blasts the referee, and let me counterpunch. Jarrell Big Baby Miller is absolutely right. Jermaine Franklin should be praised. Jermaine Franklin had the shitty end of the stick. Jermaine Franklin was not at home. Jermaine Franklin had to fight the referee and Anthony Joshua. Because Anthony Joshua was, he was pulling a Vladimir Klitschko, a jab and grab technique, right? And the referee did not do anything. He did not warn Anthony Joshua for hitting on the brake. He did not warn Anthony Joshua for holding and hitting. I've done several videos about Anthony Joshua and his quote unquote dirty tactics. Okay. Like what Anthony does, he's really unsure of defense. So what he does, if he jabs and he misses a jab, he will with the jab he missed, he will cuff, as a defense and then grab you in. Jab and grab. Okay. And you could see the frustration of Jermaine because Jermaine wanted a nice little scrap. Now, I admit Jermaine Franklin did do some holding of his own, but it was nothing on the magnitude of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua threw shots and he went for the hold technique. Now, if I'm talking and I say this about Tyson Fury, I have to say it about Anthony Joshua, like I have to say it about all fighters. Anthony Joshua held too much in that fight. And I think he was trying to implement what he learned in the gym. And then actually the body shot that Derek James wanted him to throw, he actually landed successfully and really hurt Franklin. So it's a work in progress with that side. But as far as the referee goes, you can't blame Joshua that much simply because the referee allowed him to do it. But that doesn't make the shit right. The referee should be held accountable on what he was doing because he wasn't doing much. If anything, he was one of those referees like Lawrence Cole. He turned the blind eye. Yeah, he turned the blind eye and having people thinking that, everything is okay while Anthony Joshua gets away with murder. Okay. But nonetheless, Jarrell Miller does respond to AJ wanting that fight and Dillian White, that fight as well. I would love to see any of those fights. Look, Jarrell Miller had his back 3 times. He is the bad guy, right? But at the end of the day, people, Jarrell Miller is still undefeated. Jarrell Miller is the villainish kind of fight. And I think the more he keeps winning and he gets an opportunity like he had once upon a time, I think he could really do wonders. Now, yeah, he's the fat guy now. But I think there will be opportunities for Jarrell Miller if he keeps his name in the limelight, if he keeps calling AJ and Dillian White out, and he keeps winning. And see, time will erase all things. Because I remember back in 2018, the year before Jarrell Miller got busted, Canelo Alvarez got busted, and people don't hardly even talk about that no more. So time does fade things away because people's memory is not that good when it comes to the sport of boxing. So, hopefully somewhere down the line, we will see a Joshua Jarrell fight. You know what I mean? So that would be a pretty good fight to see because those guys definitely have bad blood and they definitely have a score to settle. Now, the new age beef with Dillian White, he brought it on himself, talking shit about Jarrell Miller. Well, hey, I would like to see that too. Beef is activated. Let's get to eating. Medium, right? So anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Jarrell Miller blasting Anthony Joshua and praising Jermaine Franklin. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!